Launched in 2005 as a Western charter airline, Flair Airlines has grown into a full-scale domestic airline, serving 20 destinations across Canada. June 10, 2021, Flair Airlines introduced their 737-8 and is slated to help Flair make a huge impact on the Canadian aviation industry. As Flair Airlines became a commercial carrier within Canada, they were initially operating the classic Boeing 737-400. In 2019, Flair Airlines took delivery of 3 Boeing 737-800 NGs, beginning a fleet-wide modernization. Now, in 2021, the addition of the 737-8 MAX aircraft is a big step for Flair.
This MAX aircraft is really the platform that we're going to build Canada's first and only true ultra-low-cost carrier. It's a super efficient aircraft, it's super low emissions, very reliable because it's new, and on that we can build the lowest cost airline in Canada and therefore deliver the lowest fares and therefore grow the market, stimulate the market. And so we can't overstate the importance of this aircraft for us today.
So we're super excited to have the MAX joining the fleet. We'll have 8 of the MAXes joining by August, which brings the total fleet up to 11. We have the next batch of 5 MAXes being delivered between December and April of next year. So this is really key to the growth of Flair Airlines. You know, with the lower fuel burn, 14% more efficient than the NGs. This is really crucial for ensuring we're able to offer the lowest cost for our customers.
The MAX is one of the newest and most technologically advanced aircraft available on the market today. The addition of the type makes Flair the 4th airline in Canada to operate the MAX aircraft. Alongside its increased range and size, its green footprint optimizes its usage for a low-cost model.
It's a perfect airplane because it's a perfect balance between ultra-efficient cost per seat and more capability to expand networks. And so what we have with the 737 MAX is you got almost 20% lower fuel costs than the airplanes it replaces, but it goes 1,000 kilometers further than current generation single aisles. So now you have a more efficient aircraft that can expand networks to further destinations.
Flair Airlines has an ambitious goal for the future as they look to add 50 aircraft to their fleet within the next 5 years. Their so-named F50 goal is ambitious, but with the addition of 13 new 737-8 aircraft, they are well on their way towards it.
By delivering low fares to Canadians, we want to get more people travelling. And with that, we want to target more and more of the leisure market for ultra low-cost carriers. And so with Flair, we have this vision called F50, it's Flair 50, getting to 50 aircraft within 5 years. And so we think it's very, very achievable. You know, already we'll be at 11 aircraft by August. And when we think about over that 5-year period, keeping the same rate of growth, we'll easily achieve our vision of F50, liberating Canadians' lives through affordable travel.
In 2018, Flair Airlines moved their base of operations from Kelowna, British Columbia to Alberta's capital city, Edmonton. The shift brought jobs and continued growth to the Alberta aviation industry and has since fostered a strong home for the airline. With their current expansion, Calgary, Alberta's largest city, serves as their main base for maintenance. Since the launch of the MAX, the company announced their 20th destination of Grande Prairie, Alberta, adding to Fort McMurray, Calgary, and Edmonton as Flair's Alberta travel locations.
Alberta is very important for us. We're flying both to Edmonton and Calgary. As you say, we have the maintenance base. We're headquartered here in Edmonton, so our staff are based here. That's why our inaugural flight is from Edmonton to Toronto. It's great to have the staff out here to see the new aircraft. Everyone can see what we've been building up to for the last few months. And yeah, I think Alberta is really crucial for us going forward. It's one of our biggest markets.
Beyond Alberta, Flair has strong plans to grow both their domestic and international markets in the future.
You know, we are widening the network from Victoria in the west to St. John in the east. And we're also looking to add new points all the time, so we'll be constantly evaluating. We want to add more service domestically, we also want to grow internationally, so trying to find kind of unserved markets as well as the bigger trunk routes, really bringing our low fares across the Canadian market.
With the financial effects of the pandemic, many aircraft that were already constructed by Boeing lost their owners. Thus, many 737 MAX 8s became white-tailed, sitting on the ground for some time waiting for a new airline to purchase them. Flair and 777 partners jumped on an opportunity to find already completed aircraft that fit their mission for the future.
The term whitetail is always interesting to me, but you're right in the sense that before COVID, they were contracted to another lessor or operator. But what happened is, due to the impact of the coronavirus, we worked with the previous owner to reschedule deliveries, which means we had earlier aircraft available. And what happens is, with Flair, with a startup here in this market, they were interested and eager to start up services sooner. So it became a win-win situation where we were able to provide this aircraft with minimal reconfiguration for them to use immediately or almost immediately for their fleet. And as you can see, painted in their colors, inside and outside the aircraft. But I think it was a unique situation where we don't normally see this happen. Because of the world events, it became a golden opportunity to provide a new aircraft to our customers even faster. The first thing that we need to do with our customers is work with them to convince them and to come to an understanding of the right aircraft for their needs. And that was the first thing that we decided, or our customer decided, for their network and for their fleet. Beyond that, I would say that was already a key consideration before the opportunity came in to maybe accelerate the first delivery. I think we were ready to the point where they knew that this aircraft was the right fit for their future needs.
The pandemic also allowed for Flair Airlines to develop and strengthen their utilization of technology.
So I think COVID-19 has really accelerated across the industry all airlines' digital plans, and we've been doing the same thing. We released our new app. We'll have changes coming to the website. So we're really trying to enhance the digital kind of touchless experience for our customer.
With most growth plans, having experience leading the team can make a significant difference. Stephen Jones took over as CEO and president of Flair Airlines in 2020 and has brought with him years of experience working in the ultra-low-cost market within Europe. His role as CEO of Wizz Air has enabled him to have a greater understanding of the model, ultimately helping Flair develop.
I don't think geography really matters that much. I think the business model works. It's been proven not just in Europe, it's been proven in the US, it's been proven in Asia, it's been proven in Australia. Canada's the outlier. Canada doesn't have an ultra low-cost carrier, and it will work. I mean, it's simple. It's a big geography with a decent population here, and so air travel is fundamental to getting around. And the problem has been it's $800 one way to fly from Toronto to Calgary, and it just shouldn't be that way, So if we put low prices into the market, the model will work.
Flair continues to strengthen its growth within Canada and has an ambitious vision for the future. Their goal to bring affordable travel to all Canadians. Simply said, they want to make travel within Canada plain and simple.